while the coalition politely wait for a review to tell them what their gut, their constituents and their electricity bills already know, that net zero is a politically correct suicide pact. Barnaby Joyce has decided waiting is for wind turbines and weaklings. This morning, the former Deputy PM and current Chief Officer of Unsolicited Truths marched up to Parliament and did the unthinkable in Canberra. He actually tried to do something. Barnaby introduced a private member's bill to scrap net zero targets entirely. Not tweak them, not reframe the conversation, scrap them. Net zero, net gone. Standing outside Parliament, Barnaby didn't so much announce the bill as detonate it.
There are pensioners today in our nation who are cold. We did it to them. We have done that to them. If we have to get coal-fired power to make them warm, that's precisely what we do. If we need nuclear to make them warm, that is precisely what we do. But our success is not in some ridiculous idea that we, in Australia, in that building, that magic house, are going to change the climate. Our success is when we return those people to the condition that we actually had them formerly in, with some of the cheapest power in the world.
Yeah, but not everyone in that magic house was quite as electrified by Barnaby's burst of initiative. Nationals Deputy Leader Kevin Hogan, looking like a man who'd just found out Barnaby had borrowed his ute without asking, offered this valiant attempt at party unity.
I'm putting this down to Barnaby's passion about the issue. David's leadership is very solid.
Translation, Barnaby's off the leash again, but please don't panic. David Littleproud is technically still in charge, we think. Of course, no one should be shocked by any of this. Asking Barnaby Joyce to wait quietly for the coalition to finish their policy review is like asking a sheepdog to stop chasing things. It's adorable in theory, but it's not going to happen. And really, why should he or anyone else in the coalition wait? Over in Europe, Donald Trump was getting it done. No focus group, no 400-page discussion paper, no working group required, just eyes, ears and a passing acquaintance with physics. Net zero, with its solar panels and wind turbines, is a con job.
It's the most expensive form of energy. It's no good. They're made in China, almost all of them. When they start to rust and rot in 8 years, you can't really turn them off. You can't bury them. They won't let you bury the propellers, you know, the props, because there's a certain type of fiber that doesn't go well with the land. That's what they say. The environmentalists say you can't bury them because the fiber doesn't go well with the land. In other words, if you bury it, it will harm our soil. The whole thing is a con job.
While Australia's political class is still lighting incense at the altar of net zero, pretending we can run a modern economy on solar panels, recycled hope and Greta Thunberg's approval, everyday Australians are wondering why their power bills now require a mortgage broker. The coalition, they need to pick a side. Nationals leader David Littleproud said they will pick a side soon if the review recommends picking a side.
I don't want to preempt it, but the reality is we're going through a process because what we also want to be able to do is to be able to put forward alternatives. And I think that's the responsible thing to do.
And the rest of us are going through a process with our electricity bills. Fair enough. Let the review team continue their slow, cautious waltz towards the inevitable conclusion. But don't call that leadership. It's management. Timid management. Whether you love Barnaby Joyce or loathe him or simply find him exhausting, you have to admit it's nice that someone in the coalition still knows what they stand for. Let's be honest. Sometimes you don't need another review. You just need a politician willing to call a wind turbine what it is. A monument to madness. Just maybe Barnaby Joyce, Matt Canavan, Garth Hamilton and a few others will drag the Nationals and maybe the whole coalition kicking and screaming back to sanity.